Hello, everyone. I believe now I am live. I'll just wait for some people to join. Hi, Ban. Hi, Marcos. Hi, Bimseri. Pan- Pantheon, Philo, Moonchild. Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm 20 minutes late, almost 20 minutes late. It's because I had to restart my entire computer. For some reason, the microphone was not working. So let me know if you can hear me correctly, if the volume is okay. Marcos, yes, I'm feeling better now. I was sick mostly last week, but on Monday I was feeling fine actually, and now I'm feeling even better. So thank you. Okay, perfect. So the volume is good. Hello, everyone. Yes, I am feeling better now. It was like it was mostly sneezing, stuff like that, and my voice. Kind of lost my voice a little, but now I'm fine. Okay, so today we are going to be watching some covers of BTS songs. It's mostly famous covers by famous singers because there are a lot. So I just selected 14 because actually I think there's like 100 of them, if not even more. Did that Times Magazine situation settle down a bit? I feel like not a lot of people paid attention to the article. I I think another interview came out and that is getting the most attention for now when it comes to their case specifically. But I don't really care. So I only talked about the article, the Times article, because they mentioned BTS. And I just wanted to say my opinion about that. I didn't understand the Times Magazine situation. Honestly, is if you're interested in the case, you can get informed more about the case so you can understand the Times Magazine situation. But if not, I think it's just one more situation, one more case of the media, including BTS, when they don't have to mention BTS. They don't have to put BTS in the middle. And actually, there's another article when they put BTS in the middle. And in the actual video that I'm making, I'm going to have to include it. But yeah, that's it. Hi, Celine. Yes, I'm doing good. Now I'm feeling way better. Be Reasonable said, "Hi, I was a good girl. I did my homework and watched the covers." That's awesome because sometimes I feel like people have these preconceived notions about certain artists, but we're going to try to forget all about that and we're just going to talk about the covers because sometimes people just have an opinion about an artist, but we're going to try to forget about our personal opinions about their artist, about these artists. It's just about the covers, really. Army, be careful. Hobby is everywhere on TikTok. Yes, J Hope is watching a lot of TikToks from Army TikTok. It's crazy. We will focus on the art and not the artist. Exactly. And it's not even about their talent because honestly, all of these covers are from very, very talented people. Even if you don't like their music, if you don't like their personality, that doesn't matter. We can all agree that these are talented people. They chose to cover a BTS song, which is not the easiest thing to do. It's a hard decision to choose a BTS song. It's already hard. So we're not going to judge their talent or anything like that. It's just the cover. Are we rating the covers based on personal opinion or another yardstick? It's just based on the cover, on how good the cover is, not based on personal opinion. Maybe how much you like the cover, but not the talent, not the artist, not their personal discography. It's nothing about, it's not about them, it's about the cover. He also said he's watching reaction videos on YouTube. Yes, I saw that. So he is paying a lot of attention to armies. So no one can cover a BTS song. It is proved because the songs are built on BTS members' voices. So that's the other thing. Of course, nothing can be better than the original. Like it's very, very hard to even be um as creative as the original. But still we can talk about it and how good they are as covers. He also likes a lot of IG posts and reels. Yes, definitely J Hope is interacting a lot with armies, which I feel like it's very nice because he hasn't really done that during his past comebacks. He has interacted with armies but on Weavers, but now it's everywhere. I mean, he created the TikTok account and he's interacting with people on, he's watching people on YouTube and Instagram. So he is everywhere now. So we judge based on the singing and dancing, and of course, don't compare. Um, yes, it's not necessarily about the talent because, okay, let me show you an example of how I think we should approach this. I believe, let me show you my screen. So I made a video about the covers that BTS made. Okay. So this one is a ranking every song BTS has covered. This is the other way around. Like every artist, we're going to watch every artist, or not every, but a lot of artists that have covered BTS songs. And the way I approach this video, ranking every BTS song, ranking every song BTS has covered, is undoubtable. It's pretty obvious. We all agree that BTS are very, very talented and they can do a lot of genres. However, there are some covers that we can like more than others. For example, I'll Be Missing You is very BTS's style, so it fits them very, very well. However, some other songs like Waterfalls is not as popular as other covers because maybe it's not their style, maybe because they didn't have enough time to prepare, maybe it was a little rushed, maybe it was not the right time. Like there's so many other reasons. Um will it be covers by K-pop groups only or internationally as well? I'm asking because there was this young girl that covered a BTS song for a talent show. She was awesome. Okay, so these are covers made by artists not just in the K-pop industry, so not just K-pop groups, but also around the world. And these are covers by famous people. These covers have millions of views. So it's not just a very popular cover by a YouTuber or something. These are famous singers. Um, in the behind the scenes for Mona Lisa, Hobby was worried about the song matching his voice and it fitting him well. They put a lot of thoughts behind it, so it's not wonder they're hard to cover. Yes, so that's the other thing. Um, even if you're very, very talented, sometimes a song is not the right song. And I feel like with some of these very, very, very popular and talented singers and groups, sometimes they choose the wrong song, the wrong BTS song, or not the best song for them, for their style, for their voices. Maybe they didn't have enough time to prepare. Maybe it was the situation, like so many things that can happen. Like for example, this video that I made, ranking every song BTS has covered. In last place, I put this cover. It doesn't mean that it's bad or that BTS are not talented. It just means that they prepared this cover for this specific TV show, so they didn't have enough time to prepare it, and we can tell it's not as good as some other covers. So, for example, for As I Told You or Perfect Man, we love those covers because it fits BTS's style of singing, it fits their dancing. They put a lot of preparation and rehearsal into them. So we can tell that um, it's a good cover. However, for this one, it's not as good as the others of the because of all the reasons I just mentioned. So this is nothing against the artist or their talent. Their talent is undeniable. This is just about the cover. Perfect Man is elite. Yes, it's one of my favorites BTS covers ever. Yes, so I gave a list of 14 videos in my last live, and we're going to watch only a couple of clips now. But for anyone who wants to watch the entire performance, I have a playlist, and I believe right now it's in the description of this video. Let me check if I put it. I believe it's right now in the description. So if everyone is curious or wants to watch the full performances later. Um I really like Jungkook's cover for Masked Singer. So that's the other thing. In this video specifically, ranking every song BTS has covered, I only included group songs or at least two members covering a song. Because if I included solo covers, it would have been a lot of songs. But I can still make that video. Mm, what do you think about Tae not nominated on Seoul Music Awards? Okay, so we don't really know why Taeyeon was not included in that, which is very, very weird because the criteria, supposedly by the criteria, he's supposed to be nominated. So we don't know what is really happening there. It's a question that we cannot answer. So we just have to keep asking about it. About that documentary, no idea what that is. I don't know anything about that. BTS songs are difficult to cover. For example, Danger is such a hard song to cover. It's hard to find a good one. Exactly. So this has nothing to do with talent. Once again, it's about the fact that some songs are better for certain vocal tones than others. And there's so many reasons why a cover may not be as good as another. Okay, how many are we now? 236. Okay, maybe we can start already. Okay, we're going to focus on the subject of this live stream. I know there are other things happening, but other things we talk about on Friday. Stop asking and stop answering about other things that are not about this specifically, this live stream. About other things we can talk on Friday. Teacher, I took notes. Okay, that's perfect because I also took notes. I have my notebook and we're going to talk about it because I have opinions about these covers. Okay, let's just start first with some rules because I want everyone to be on the same page. Okay, let me see this. Okay, first, I did this little thing because the rules need to be on the screen all the time because I'm going to be very, very strict with these rules. I know how people can get with other about other artists, people have very strong opinions. Try to not tell your personal opinion. If you love a certain artist or if you hate a certain artist, try not to focus too much on that. Focus on the cover. Okay, so if you break any of these rules, I'm serious. I may mute you, and if it's too much, I may ban you. So be very careful. Let's focus on the covers. Okay, so rule number one, there's going to be absolutely no hate towards any artist. I don't care if you hate them or if you dislike them, their personal music or personality, I don't care. There's going to be no hate towards any artist. Um, so rule number two, there's going to be no promotion to any non-BTS artist. So if you love a certain K-pop group or a certain singer that we're going to review, I don't need to know that. And I don't need recommendations of how much you like their music and maybe I should like it too. There's going to be no promotion for any other artist. We're going to talk exclusively about the BTS cover that they are performing. Rule number three, no mentions of non-BTS music. Like I said, I don't need recommendations. Don't need you to tell me that they have good music or that you should listen to this song. Zero song recommendations that are not BTS songs. Rule number four, you have to rate the cover, not the artist or their talent or their own discography. That has nothing to do with this. This is just about the cover. Rule number six, you have to respect everyone else's opinion. If you feel like you hate a cover and everyone else is loving it in the comments, you're going to have to be okay with that. And the same way, if you hate, wait, what did I say? If you love a cover and everyone else hates it, you have to be okay with that. And if you hate a cover and everyone else loves it, you have to be okay with that. We are all going to disagree in the comments at some point. So that should be okay. And you should respect everyone else's opinion. And once again, I have to repeat a rule because I know there are going to be people. Again, you have to rate the cover, not how much you like or dislike the artist. Your opinion about the artist, you should not even mention it. I don't care if you love them or hate them. This is just about the cover. And like I said, there's nothing wrong. Even if you love these other artists, you can say that you didn't like the cover as much as you thought you would like it. Like on this video that I did, I love BTS and I love some of their covers, but I don't love some of them as well. I like some more than others. So we should all be okay with that. Okay, so Rainbow Sun asks, what's the rating system 1 to 10? 10 being best. Okay, so let me show you. Wait a second. I have a list that I forgot to open because, like I said, I had to restart my entire computer. Okay. Okay, so this is the list that I made, but I can change it if you guys think that I should change it. So the first tier, I'm just going to explain it later, but just the title for now is iconic in an indescribable way. There is one cover that is going to be there, and I refuse any other opinion. I reject every other opinion. You'll see what I mean later. The tier number 2 is actually amazing. Those are the actually very, very good covers, like very, very good. Actually amazing. Tier number 3 is pretty good. Sometimes it's just pretty good. It's okay. And the last one is wrong song choice, because I genuinely believe that all of these artists are very, very talented. And even if you don't like them, maybe if you don't like the cover, maybe we can suggest another song because maybe it was not the right song for them. So yeah, that's all I have for that. So let's start with the first cover. Okay, let's see the first cover. So I'm going to play the entire video and then I'm going to say my opinion and stop it from time to time. So just listen for now to the edit.
Shoulders, I kissed her waist and touch it, take control, touch it, take it, so take a phone and put it in your camera roll. 7 days away. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Loving you are 7 days a week. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. 소리 질러.
Okay. I wanted to do this entire live stream because of this one performance, because of this one cover. Because if you guys don't know, this cover became super viral on TikTok. Super viral on TikTok because it's so different from the original and it has such a weird it is very unique. And I've seen a lot of people who are not armies, who don't know anything about K-pop. They made TikToks to this sound because it's so crazy. Seven is not a song like this at all. Seven, we know that is like, you know the lyrics to Seven. So when she performed this cover, it became very viral because yes, it sounds like gospel music. So she made it like, yeah, like gospel music, like very extreme with the vocals and all of that. Um Let me see my notes because I have notes. So first of all, the thing that I love the most about this, and you can ask my sister, I've been obsessed with this. It doesn't match the vibe. Church diva. Exactly. I love this cover because it's iconic in an indescribable way. It's kind of funny because just look at the people's reaction. People are like,
I kiss the wisdom, ease your mind. Touch it, take control, touch it, take it, so take a phone and put it in your camera roll. 7 days away.
the backup dancers that I think they're famous, but the backup dancers are kind of laughing a little because it's such a different setting, guys. It's
7 days away. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
and it's just very interesting because it's a little how do I put this? I just think it's iconic. Like not bad, but it isn't really Seven style. I don't know. Exactly. It's a little I don't know how to describe it. And because I don't know how to describe it, I think I will include it in the iconic in an indescribable way. And that is the only one that I'm including that I'm included in that tier because I wanted to give my opinions about this performance specifically because it's gone viral for a reason. People find it funny. People find it funny because it is completely unexpected. Onion Beach, thank you so much. It says iconic because it creatively changes the original. Exactly. Like it's so unexpected. I think no one in the entire world would have thought of doing a cover of this song with this style. But she decided to do it. She decided to have this kind of choir gospel vibe with Seven of all songs. I mean, I'm with wrong song choice. Okay, so here's what I think. I think it is definitely wrong song choice. But there are other songs, there are other covers that are the wrong song choice. But they are just that. Sometimes I feel like, okay, this is a wrong song choice, but I forget about them. We move on as a society, nobody cares. But this performance is such a wrong choice for a song that it goes all around to the top of the tier list. Like it's so bad as a decision for a song cover that it goes all the way around and it goes back to the top. It's extra wrong. Exactly. It's a good cover. It's just weird for us. Yes, because she's singing fine. Like it's not about that. It's about the fact It's so wrong, it's right. Exactly. Exactly. Because it's just not the right decision. It's not the right song choice. It's so bad, it's good. I don't see the vision, but I don't know. I also don't see the vision, but it's so iconic. Like, I'm telling you guys, on TikTok, if you look for this video, there are the general public is doing TikToks to this audio because this is such a like a sexy song, and she decided to take us to church. And, like, it's crazy. People, the viral part is this part.
Camera roll. 7 days away. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Loving you are 7 days a week.
That is that is the viral part, and I'm telling you, look for it on TikTok. It's so viral. It's so popular. People who don't know anything about BTS or K-pop, they love this audio because it is funny. Bora, come on, they just laugh about it, don't like it. That's definitely what I'm saying. And actually, I'm not saying that I like it. I'm saying that I'm so entertained that it's its own it's its own tier. The actual good covers, those should be here. This is just like a special tier that I'm making specifically for this performance because it's a meme. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, tier number one, it's a special tier. It's not actually better than the others. I'm not saying that this is a good cover. This is obviously the wrong song choice. However, like I said, it's so iconic in pop culture. It's so iconic that it goes all around the tier back to the top. So this is the equivalent of when Tay sang a line from Truth Untold in operatic style. Exactly. Exactly. You're very opinionated about this specific cover? Yes, because I'm making this entire thing of reviewing other covers of BTS songs just so I can talk about this one because this cover is part of my life. Like, I love singing it in a joking manner, yes, but I love it so much. Like, it's so funny. It's so fun. It makes my day. Every time it appears on my For You page on TikTok, I'm just happy because sometimes I have a bad day and then I go to on TikTok and I see this video again. And it's just so funny. I love that you're into this. Yes, because if my sister is here, actually ask her about this on Friday. I sing this all the time because I am obsessed with this. It really puts a smile on your face. Exactly. Exactly. I hope JK sees this. I hope JK sees it. He'd love it. I think he will love it. You know what how iconic this is? It's in the same level of iconic as Rap Monster. Like, yes, it's wrong. Like, it's not the right pronunciation. It's just funny. It's iconic. It will forever exist in ARMY's meme world. It's like that. It's like crazy for myself. Like, it's that level of iconic. It's so funny that it makes my day. And this is going to be the only cover that we're not going to rank in the actual tier. It's its own tier, in my opinion. This cover has no gems. Yeah, kind of. Oh my god. I mean, I think it's iconic because it became viral for a reason. Like, it became viral for a reason. It's engraved in my mind. I sing it all the time. And yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's probably the most popular BTS cover. And definitely the most popular Seven cover. Okay. it's a unique cover. Yeah, let's say that. It's very unique. Okay, let's go to the next one. Now we're going to actually talk about the song choices and all of that. We're going to be a little bit more serious right now. But I wanted to start with this because it's so iconic in a funny way. She's a good singer, though. We can definitely tell that she's a very good singer. It's just the song choice and the decisions to have it this style and backup singers and the audience's reaction and the backup dancers are kind of laughing, trying not to laugh. It's everything. It's iconic in so many levels, and I refuse to change the tier. But this is the only time though. This is the only cover that I'm going to have a full say on this. Everything else, you can change my mind. You brought a smile on our faces. Yeah, I mean, she brought a smile on my face, and she makes my entire life, like my entire day, every time I watch this performance on my TikTok. It's so fun. Okay, let's go to the next one. Now we're going to actually talk seriously about the covers. Okay, let's listen to the next one.
Straight up, I got you, making you fall like this. Zero. Let it roll. Ice on my wrist, I'm a nice guy. Hey. Got the right body and the right mind. Got the army right behind me when I say so. Baby, let's go. Let it roll. Yeah. Let it roll.
Okay, this one is a little controversial because I feel like people don't really agree with anything. Here's what I think. When I first watched this, I think it was 2021 or 2022. When I first watched this, I felt like it was not the right style. Like, Butter is not really like this. So I understood why a lot of people didn't like it, and I actually didn't like it as well. Now that I rewatched it years later, I feel like it was not as bad as I used to remember. As I remember, it's actually pretty good. Vocally, like it's fine. It's fun, and also what I love about this is that it's entertaining. I'm never bored, and I feel like everyone else, not just the main singer, but everyone around the main singer, everyone is having fun. So that's what I like. What I don't like is the song choice. I was trying to think of different BTS songs that she could have performed in this style that could have worked because her voice is very powerful. So maybe another BTS song could have worked better. And I don't know if Butter was the right song choice. What do you guys think? She brings a new color into the song. Yes, so that's why I feel like I changed my mind a little. I used to not hate it, but I was like, I remember when I first watched this cover years ago, and I was like, I don't really like it. It's too different. It's too impactful. However, now that I watched it again, it was not as bad as I remember. I like that she changed it, like the BTS remix too, also. Yes, definitely like that she changed the style to something that fits her voice better. I do like the style, the instrumentals. She could have done Coffee, but Coffee I feel like it's a little soft and romantic, and her voice is very energetic and powerful. So what BTS song that is energetic and powerful could she have performed? I don't know. Like, listen to it again.
Making you fall like this. Zero. Let it roll.
So that's the thing. That's what I like. I like that everyone is having fun.
Let it go. Yeah, let it go.
But yeah, I'm not. I really. I don't know if it's. I think we can all agree that it's not the best of the best covers of BTS songs, but it can be between pretty good and wrong song choice. It's pretty good. Okay, let me start a poll because let's see. Let's say pretty good, pretty good. And the other is wrong song choice. Lizzo's cover. Okay, let's see. Because I really don't know. Because it is the wrong song choice, but I don't know. Is this really that bad? I don't think so. I think she's doing a great job. Like she made a BTS song her own style. And I don't know. Okay, so 65% says pretty good. Okay, so let's put it pretty good. I agree. Like I didn't know if I should have put it on pretty good or wrong song choice, but I think it's pretty good. Because it's not bad. I'm gonna give it pretty good. That's fair. I agree with that. No one is hating, we just don't love it. Yes, nobody is hating here. Look at the rules. Rule number 1, no hate towards any artist. Um in the middle, I was thinking of putting it in the middle and putting another tier, but that would have been too much. Like I tried doing my own tier list with another tier right in the middle, and it was just too much. It would be too controversial. That cover was a vibe. I feel like if we had a longer clip, then we could have tasted a little more flavor of what she was trying to do. Yes, unfortunately, that's why I shared the link of the full performances last live stream because I cannot play the entire cover. It gets restricted. Um so it gets copyrighted and restricted in many countries. So I'm just putting highlights and I am including the best parts, the most entertaining and unique parts in every single cover. She actually changed the army part to got an army right behind us. Yes, there were like a couple of words that were off, but I think it's fine. Like it's not that big of a deal. Covers could have different styles, definitely. And I actually when they are done correctly, I love them. Um it grows on you definitely because like I said when I first watched this years ago when it first came out I was not feeling it and now that I'm rewatching it again I I may even say that I like it because I play like I straight up didn't like it. Now I actually like it. I think it's not bad at all. I think it's okay. I think it's fun, it's energetic, like it's her own style. Okay, so let's see the next one. Let's end the poll. Okay, let's see the next one.
이렇게 망가져 그만할래 이제 너 안 가져 I need you girl 왜 혼자 사랑하고 자꾸 돌아오지 하고 down and down 이쯤 되면 내가 바보지 햇살이 빛나서 내 눈물이 더 잘 보이나 봐 I need you girl 왜 혼자 사랑하고 I need you girl I need you girl I need you girl
Okay, so what do you guys think? Here's my opinion. Um, once again, I'm not saying anything about their personal talents, personal discography. I actually don't know anything about that. But just talking about this one specific cover, I feel like the voices fit this specific song perfectly. I think it's really good. I think it was the right choice for a song's instrumental. They did it like a tropical remix, which I think it's a good decision because maybe they feel more comfortable doing this tropical remix than the original. So that is, once again, a good choice, a good artistic choice. Another thing is that the tone and the color of their voices work perfectly with this sound, with this song. So that's another right choice. And I feel like this proves that you don't need to sound the same as the original artists to cover a song. I don't know anything about these guys, but they seem like they don't sound like BTS, but that's totally okay. They have their own voices, they have their own sound, and they are covering a BTS song more than fine. I feel like they are doing a great job actually. Pretty good. It's not desperate, it sounds too upbeat. That's the problem. They sound good though. Okay, because I understand like I Need You is like a desperate song. That's a good point. But I feel like it's a nice, it's a good change. Like this sounds good as this. Jamie Olsen, I love your cover and I love that you like um this cover specifically, but we're going to have no recommendations or names of any other non BTS artists. It's against the rules. So I'm so sorry. Nobody answer, please. And nobody recommend any non BTS song. I'm so serious because if I let one person do it, everyone is going to start doing it. So if you're a fan, research on your own. So just for this cover, based on this cover, I really, really like it. So, do you guys think it's actually amazing, pretty good, or the wrong song choice? I don't completely like it, but it's okay for me. That's totally understandable. I will do a poll. Is this cover, let's see, actually amazing, pretty good, or one more option, wrong song choice? Let's see. Because I see a lot of people saying between pretty good and actually amazing. Some people say that it's not for them, it's not their taste. So that's for them, it would be wrong song choice. So let's see what it is. Compared to any other cover, it's just good. I don't like the remix. It could have been better if they didn't remix the OG instrumental. Okay, pretty good. Okay, so 57% say pretty good. Um, so let's do that. So here's the other thing. I feel like when you guys see the other ones, we may change and move around, and that's okay. So for now, only for now, let's put it on pretty good because that's what it's winning. It could have been better is a good description. Okay. I love this cover though yes, they changed the feel of the song. I mean, that is true. However, sometimes I feel like it is the right decision to change because sometimes you cannot like you don't have the same voice. It lacks feeling for me. I'm okay with the beats. I like others more. So, okay, I totally understand that. So let's go to the next one. We can change around later.
Shade stunner, yeah, I owe it all to my mother. Step right left to my beat. Let it roll. Shoes on, I get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Ice on my wrist, I'm the nice guy. Got the right body and the right mind.
Okay, so here's my opinion. First of all, everyone needs to know that this group is doing this a cappella, so there are zero instruments except for their voices. So that is something that I think we should pay attention to. That's one thing. This is a cappella. There are no instruments at all except for their voices. That's it. That's number one. Number two, I like that it's a mashup. It's at least something different. They're trying something different, something new. Another thing is that, yes, like overall, I feel like I like it. I do have one tiny note though. Um, as an a cappella group, I've seen this group doing crazy stuff when it comes to songs with crazy production because they are doing their own instrumental with their voices. And they chose the two easiest songs with the easiest instrumentals, and I feel like it could have been way better. But just as this, I feel like it's fun, it's very good, it's amazing. Okay, so I see a lot of pretty good and a lot of actually amazing. So let me do a poll because I have no idea. I feel like I see 50-50. I like it and pretty good. So is this cover pretty? No, actually amazing or pretty good? I have not seen anyone say wrong song choice, so I'm just going to do this too. I feel like their voices could have been more distinct from each other. Okay, let's see that. Let's see it again.
Shade stunner, yeah, I owe it all to my mother. Step right left to my beat. Let it roll. Shoes on, I get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Ice on my wrist, I'm the nice guy. Got the right body and the right mind.
Okay, so I'm seeing some people now saying actually they believe that it's the wrong song choice. Okay, so someone said, totally not my style, but I guess they couldn't do any songs in Korean, right? So here's the thing. I know this group and they can sing songs in languages that they don't speak. They have done songs in Korean, they have done songs in French, and they don't speak those languages. So when I saw that they were going to make a BTS cover, I was like, okay, which song are they going to do? And they end up doing the two English songs. So it's like, I get it, but I know their talent and their potential, and it can be so much better. But remember, this has nothing to do with my personal opinion or knowledge about them. So just with when it comes to this specific performance, just giving my opinion about the cover, not knowing anything else. It is a good cover. Like it's not bad. It's still. As a fan, I feel like it was a little bit lazy, but as a non-fan, I feel like this is okay. This is fun. This is good. They could have done other songs, but this is not a bad song choice because of that. This performance is fitting. Yes, so I agree with that. Like I believe that they could have done other songs as a fan, but as a non-fan, just saying just talking about this performance, this is actually a pretty good one. If I didn't know anything about them, I would be like, this is actually pretty good. Mm, exactly. It's about how the cover is, not based on what their discography is. Exactly. So 59% said actually amazing. So that's where we're going to put it. Okay. And I mean, I also like that they've done at least two songs and not just one. And maybe you don't notice because it's so effortlessly. But sorry, they do um change from one song to the other very, very effortlessly. You don't even notice. I didn't even notice. But one song, I believe Butter is in black and white and Dynamite is in color. So let's see how easy it is the change of songs. You don't even notice. It seems like one full song. Okay. I think I didn't show the part, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like those two seem like the same song. This rap part and the second rap part seem like the same song, but those are two different songs. It seems like the same song. So yeah. Yes, transition was smooth. Exactly. So I like that. I think it's very, very good. Okay. So it's right there. Let's see the next one. Okay. So I have some opinions about this. First of all, choosing Dionysus is a crazy thing. Like you decide, you say, okay, I'm going to do a cover of a BTS song. Let's do Dionysus. Like that's a crazy choice because Dionysus is very, very difficult. Um, and if you perform a song that is not yours, and that song is known, we know that that song is very difficult, and you still decide to choose it, then the expectations are going to be crazy high. Um, which is very interesting for a choice. I do feel like it's a little rough around the edges. I think is the type of saying, the saying rough around the edges, but I believe that is because this is just a cover. Like this is not their song. Of course, it's not going to be perfect. So I don't feel like this was the wrong song choice. I feel like they can do it. It's just that maybe they didn't have enough time to make it seem like effortlessly. Um, I wrote down that maybe I feel like their voices could have fit better somehow with. Do you guys remember when BTS performed in their tour that remix of Dionysus, of Trap, a Trap remix of Dionysus? I felt like they could have done that. That was a bold choice. Exactly. It's a crazy choice. Like I would never. I would be super super scared. So props to them because they don't seem scared. They seem ready. Like they seem we're going to do it. So they decided to do it. So props for them for that. Um the only thing they did not change nothing. So it was not original. Yes, like that's what I'm trying to say. Like maybe if they perform the trap remix, I feel like they could have done some other, I don't know. Hmm, It was copy paste, but it wasn't good, I fear. Yes, because that's the other thing. If you make it your own style, you can see how to do it. Mm, you can see how certain parts that maybe are not your strongest, you can change them and make it your own. But they decided to not do that. They decided to do exactly the same performance, which a lot of artists do. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Um, but yeah, we can see that BTS rehearsed and performed this song for a long time, months and months. And this is not their song, so they didn't have enough time to prepare. So it's a little rougher on the edges. It's not super good, but also not the wrong choice. It's between the two tiers. Okay. Okay, SK, you keep repeating the same thing. Bora, it's actually pretty interesting to me that you are saying covers can sound different. Because honestly, I think covers should sound more. What is it? Because honestly, I think covers should sound different to the one who is covering, should add their flavor, in my opinion. I don't think an artist should change and make it their own style necessarily, but I love when they do it because if you're going to do the same style as the original, I feel like I would gravitate towards the original. So when you do your own style, I tend to like it more because at least it's a little different. At least you're making your own. But if you're doing the original exactly like the original, then I am going to have expectations. I know exactly what to expect. So I'm very conflicted with this one because I don't know. Okay, let me do a poll because again, I don't see um people agreeing. Okay. Okay, let's see. Also, it's okay if you like them or dislike them. What matters is the cover. Because, like I said, I love BTS, they're my favorite artists, but there are some covers that are not as good as others. And that is just the truth. So, a lot of different opinions. Doing a copy paste of a doing a copy paste cover of a BTS song is definitely risky because I don't ever see it being better than them. So it just falls flat. Exactly. Doing exactly the same thing, I feel like it can never be as good. You have to make it your own. And if you're going to do the exact same thing, you have to do something very, very extraordinarily amazing. And that is harder to do. It's fine, but it needed more intensity. Okay. Okay, so 53% say pretty good, 37% say wrong song choice, and 10% say actually amazing. So for now, we're going to put it on pretty good. But again, once we finish everything, we may change a little bit. Because in the end, people are like, they start comparing all the covers, and then we realize that actually this was better than we realized, or this was worse than we realized. So you can't improve on perfection. This makes me want to put I need you higher. That is exactly my point. Like, because I watched all of these covers, I cannot help but compare them. And just on the pretty good tier, there are some that I can already see being better than others. So let's see for now. For now, it's going to be here, but then we can change it a little. Okay, let's see the next one.
너의 사진을 보고 있어도 보고 싶다 겨울뿐이야 8월에도 겨울이 와 눈꽃이 떨어져 보고 싶다 얼마나 기다려야 만나게 될까 보고 싶다
Okay. So, what do you guys think? Okay, so here's the thing. Here are my opinions about this cover. And if you think that you're going to change your mind, don't vote yet. Okay, so I feel like this was the perfect song choice for this specific artist because we can see from his vocals that he needed to do a ballad, a BTS ballad. And out of all the BTS ballads, Spring Day is such an iconic song, and I feel like it fits perfectly with his voice. I also liked that the first part, if you realized, it was a soft version of the song. BTS does not do it like this at the very beginning, but then the singer, he starts very, very soft. Listen.
있어도 보고 싶다 겨울뿐이야 8월에도 겨울이 와 눈꽃이 떨어져
And then he makes it bigger, makes it more powerful, it's stronger.
보고 싶다
That is soft.
얼마나 기다려야 만나게 될까 보고 싶다
And then he goes back to soft. Like he's saying a story. And yes, like it BTS has a different version of this same song. And it is an amazing song. Of course, I prefer the original. Like the original is my song, Spring Day, my anthem. But he's making his own, he's singing his own version, he's telling his own story, his own interpretation of the song. He's going to start very soft, very small, very scared almost of I miss you, I feel alone. And he's like, he gives us different sentiment. And then he makes it bigger because he's desperate then. And I think it's amazing. What do you guys think? Okay, so it's pretty obvious. 81% people say actually amazing. And I think I put it in the wrong order, but yeah. Actually amazing is winning by a lot. So let's just put it right up there. And if you guys don't know, this is the artist who is with BTS on the same label. There are only 3 artists on BTS's label. Let's make that very clear. There are only 3 artists: BTS, TXT, and this man right here, Hyun. That is his only senior. Their only senior. I'm sorry. Hyun is the only BTS senior. So I would even argue iconic. Exactly. I really, really like this performance. But like I said, iconic in an indescribable way. It's just it's a meme. That's what I was trying to explain. Like the first tier is a meme, and only the 7 cover is going to be there. I click wrong thing. I wanted to click amazing. Yes, I put it in the wrong order. I'm so sorry. He understands the song. That's why it works so well. I think so too as well. Me too. I clicked wrong. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Next, I'm not going to put it in the wrong order. But still, the majority voted for actually amazing, so it's going to stay there. When when I first listened to it, I usually hum to his version of the Spring Day because I can't do the melody rap that BTS does. Yeah, so that's the other thing. Like he did the rap and everything. He just made it his own. He made it like a song, his own song. Okay. Cheryl Young said, if possible, you should see the interview and how he talks about Spring Day. Yes, I saw the interview, and if you look for this specific cover, at the beginning there's a little interview, and yeah, it's very, very beautiful. He definitely has a connection to the song, so that's a plus. Okay, let's see the next one.
I wanna be a girl just for you. 너는 없어. 내가 왔던 road 잊어버렸어. 사랑은 아파도 그냥 지킬 수가 있어서 뒤에는 꿈속에서 피울 수 없는 꽃을 키웠어.
Okay, what do you guys think? So I have conflicting opinions about this because, okay, you guys have a very strong opinion about this. First of all, props for being one of the only ones to cover Fake Love because nobody even tries. Nobody even tries to cover Fake Love. I personally liked the rap parts and the ending. But the chorus is not my favorite. I feel like it didn't really fit their voices. Um but it's not like it's bad. It's definitely good. But I feel like the rap is okay. Like look at the rap. Where is it?
뒤에는 꿈속에서 피울 수 없는 꽃을 키웠어.
I think it's over here. I feel like they could have had like all of them sing at the same time because that voice doesn't fit with the chorus, in my opinion.
Wanna be a girl just for you.
So that dynamic of the rapper and the singer, I like that. I feel like it fits them.
내가 왔던 road 잊어버렸어. 사랑은 아파도
So the rap, I think it was good. I like the rap.
왔던 road 잊어버렸어. 사랑은 아파도 그냥 지킬 수가 있어서 뒤에는
That is also good.
꿈속에서 피울 수 없는 꽃을 키웠어.
And I think that's also good. It's just really the chorus and the first parts. It's a little cutesy, not her really, but from other singers, it's a little cutesy for such a desperate song, especially because they are using the same instrumental, the same everything. So, yeah. Okay, the majority are saying wrong song choice. Yeah, now that you guys are saying it, I wasn't really thinking wrong song choice, but yeah, maybe with another song, this could have worked way better. It's lacking oomph, is how you say it. It's lacking oomph. Yeah, I agree. It's missing that thing, that flavor. And I mean, it's pretty obvious that they are talented. It's just not their style of voices. No intensity, emotion. I think it's nice still. Yes, I agree. I think it's nice still. Because let's also remember that most of these covers, as we can see here, they prepare them for one specific award show, and it's just a one-time thing. So they are not thinking of doing the most extraordinary performance ever because this is not their song. This is not anything. It's just like a little dynamic that they have in these award shows. So for that, I think they did a good job. It's just that if they really wanted to be like very, very impressive, they maybe could have chosen another song. Maybe they could have done a ballad, maybe, maybe. Why not BTS does? So that's the other thing. I feel like BTS sometimes we love BTS for a reason because it's unnecessary for BTS to go all out in the most random scenarios, and they still do. Like BTS doesn't have to have the most perfect, amazing, life changing covers, yet they do. Like when BTS decided to perform Perfect Man like this, they didn't have to. They just decided that they wanted to. But it's not really necessary. BTS wants to go out of their way to be extraordinary, even when it comes to covers. But that's just BTS. They don't really have to. BTS are overachievers. BTS, this is just one performance that I don't think it's even for an ending award show. This is just a show. This is just a TV show. And BTS decided, actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. We're going to be amazing and perfect. Like, it's crazy. Uh, and also, let's say, for example, like a commercial. Sometimes BTS decides to do the best songs ever for a commercial. They don't have to, they don't need to, but they do. However, I'm not going to judge every other commercial song, song for a commercial, the same way that I judge BTS songs for commercials because I know that BTS is going to go out of their way to overachieve everything. They don't know how to do mid. Yeah, I mean, even the last place, look at my list, ranking every song BTS has covered. In last place, I put a very good BTS cover. It's Oh Happy Day, um, which is crazy because this is still a pretty good cover. It's just not their best. And even when it comes to not their best, this is the 16th best cover, and still, it's pretty good. BTS always gives their 110%. Exactly. So, yeah, so the votes say 63% wrong song choice. So I'm going to leave it there for now. BTS try to understand the song emotion though. They look into the song they are covering. Other groups don't always do that. Yes, that is true. And also, let's not blame them because sometimes a group has, let's say, 8 members. And not everyone is going to know the song. Not everyone is going to be a fan of the song. Not everyone is going to be, like it's different. So I'm not blaming these groups at all. Sometimes it's just not the right song choice. That's it. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Shoes on, get up in the mall, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. This is getting heavy, can you hear the bass? Boom, boom, I'm ready. It's it starts tonight. Word up, top guitar, just move like we off the wall. Our sweet as honey, yeah, this beat you ching like money.
Okay, so what do we think? You guys are funny. Some people really, really like it, and some people don't like it at all. They made Dynamite into basic white co-worker music. I'm getting a strong Christian summer camp vibes. Oh my god. It's somehow cute. Okay, so let me get my notes because let me see what I wrote down. Okay. One thing that I liked, let's start with the good things, of course. One thing that I liked was the little change in this part.
Heavy, can you hear the bass? Boom, boom, I'm ready.
See? So they didn't say how is it? Boom, I'm ready. They said boom, boom, I'm ready. Make the bass boom, 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 I'm ready. So they changed it. It was a little bit more dynamic with the guitars and everything. I liked it.
This is getting heavy. Can you hear the bass? Boom, boom, I'm ready.
That's fun. That's different. I like it. I really like that part because they say it two times. People, guys, you guys are funny. Okay, so I like that. Um, I think that I didn't like was that they were reading. As you can see here, just look at this screenshot. Um, Everyone is reading the lyrics. And this is such an easy song. Why do you need to remember these lyrics? And then I realized that um they cover a lot of songs. They have their YouTube channel and they cover a lot of songs just for fun. So if they're doing this just for fun, they're not trying to change, they are not trying to make anyone a fan. This is just for fun for their fans as a little extra content. So I like that. It's okay if they don't know the lyrics, I guess. Um, and also I realized that they have a cover of Take Two, but they made it English. And they made it in the same way with the guitars and everything. And I just feel like this is not my vibe. Like Take Two is like a sentimental song and they made it like in English, which would be interesting. Like I would check that out. And then I realized that they changed the entire thing. It was like a little, I don't know if bland, but it was a little simple to me. But again, it seems like they are doing this just for fun, just for their fans. So they are not trying to make everyone into a fan. They're not trying to change lives like BTS does with their commercial songs or whatever. They are just having fun. Um and because of that, I feel like this is not memorable. When I was making these videos, first I watched the entire list of performances. And then I started editing. And when I started editing, I realized that I totally forgot about this performance. And that just shows you how little memorable this song was, this cover was. It's a little forgettable. I didn't remember anything specifically. I actually forgot. I didn't notice the boom boom I'm ready, which is the only like, it's the fun part in my opinion. It's like a fun change that they did. Um, I don't know. Maybe you should add could be worse. Mm, yes, definitely, because these guys are definitely talented. They can totally perform with their guitars and everything. I feel like I love this for them. I love I love this style for them. I feel like it works a lot with them. Um I don't know if this works with Dynamite though. So it's not horrible. Wouldn't listen to it again. I totally agree with you, Aileen. Um, I definitely think this is not horrible. This was pretty good. However, I wouldn't listen to it again. That is also true in my opinion. Like I said, I watched it yesterday, and when I was editing this clip today, I forgot how it went. It's cute, not amazing, but cute. I totally agree. Thank you so much, Indra Gupta. Thank you so much. You didn't leave a message, but still, thank you so much. Okay, so how do you guys vote? 54% said wrong song choice, 42% said pretty good, and 5% said actually amazing. Okay, so the majority said wrong song choice, so I'm going to put it wrong song choice. I'm sure if they practice, they could do a really good vocal version, but this wasn't it. A bit too casual. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, like I said, I don't feel like they are doing these covers for attention from the general public. They're doing these covers as extra content for their fans. It feels like that because this is not really prepared. Like it seems like they are at their living room and they are reading the lyrics as they perform. So yeah. And this is a pretty popular group. I mean, like I said, I'm only including famous covers by famous artists. It seems like just for fun. Like just fun. Exactly. It seems like they're doing it just for fun, nothing too crazy. So, yeah. Okay, so let's leave it right there at bronze song choice. Let's see the next one. Okay.
흔드는 건데 왜 내 맘을 흔드는 건데 내가 가지로 널 간다면 참 잘 갈 것 같아 잠만 날 놓치기 전에 내 맘이 널 놓치기 전에 척해도 차가운 척해도 널 밀어내진 못하게 할 거야 네가 진짜로 원하는 게 뭐야
Okay, so what do you guys think? Okay, so let me see my notes and what I wrote down. Okay. So first things first, this cover is clearly faithful to the original, like close to the original. They didn't try to make anything different. Exactly the way BTS performs it, they did it. They tried to do it exactly like that. The rap exactly the same. The singing exactly the same. Which, like I said, can work against you because in my mind, if it's the same style, I'm always going to compare it to the original, which can work against the artist. However, what I liked about this is that it didn't seem like they were struggling a lot. This is a hard song, and still the members, okay, maybe here this member doesn't look as calm, but look at this. They overall seem very calm and collected, which I wouldn't be. Because if someone told me, actually, you have to perform Boy in Love by BTS in front of a lot of people, and I know that this song is very, very difficult, not just to dance, but also to sing, to perform, to do everything, and to do it in the exact same style, I would be freaking out. But it seems like they are not freaking out a lot. They're not freaking out a lot at all. They seem calm and collected, which is crazy because I would be freaking out. And they are their seniors. Exactly. I would be going crazy. High level up. We are ranking covers of BTS songs. They really did the song justice, in my opinion. Okay. Repeat it, please. Okay, let's see it again.
흔드는 건데 왜 내 맘을 흔드는 건데 내가 가지로 널 간다면 참 잘 갈 것 같아 잠만 날 놓치기 전에 내 맘이 널 놓치기 전에 척해도 차가운 척해도 널 밀어내진 못하게 할 거야 네가 진짜로 원하는 게 뭐야
Okay, so first Indra Gupta. Bora get YouTube Premium. YouTube Premium is very expensive. But maybe, you know what, at this point I will. So thank you so much for your donation. Thank you so much for your comment. Um as soon as I can, I will get YouTube Premium. So okay, so what do you guys think about this cover? I was about to say, kind of like in a joking manner, but also not really joking. Um, I wrote down maybe it was the lack of eyeliner. So, what I mean by this is that this is, of course, a joke because BTS said you could see the passion in our eyes, and someone said it was the eyeliner. And that desperation was kind of what it was missing for me, because they seem so calm and collected. They seem like this is they're not having a hard time, and it's not about that. they they look like very great performers, but yes, like the passion, it was BTS said it. Like back then they were desperate and you could see it, like they were performing like it was life or death. And this group is not performing like it's life or death, which is totally fine. I still feel like this is one of my favorite BTS covers of a BTS song. It's still one of my favorites. However, it was missing that eyeliner for me. It's the eyeliner. It's the eyeliner. Maybe it was a lack of eyeliner what was missing for me. That little, you know, no están peleando por sus vidas. Exacto. It seems like they are not fighting for their lives. And Boy in Love gives me that vibe. They are fighting for their lives when BTS performs Boy in Love. They are desperate. They are doing everything. It's life or death for them. This is what a copy performance should be. I agree. Like if you are going to do the exact same thing, I feel like you should do it like this. Level Up, thank you so, so much. If you had to do a cover, any BTS song, which would you pick? That is a crazy question. I would be so intimidated because I was just talking about this about during another cover. A group was performing, what was it? Dionysus. And if I was told that I had to perform Dionysus, I would go crazy because I could never. If I had to, someone said I'm covering Otsukare. I feel like I would also be performing Otsukare. That's the only thing that I could do. Dynamite, maybe some people say. Super Tuna. I would sing every single word of Super Tuna. No, but seriously, I feel like I would do just one day. I feel like I could do just one day. Oh, and right. I memorized everything, raps and everything from Life Goes On. And I know it's a little bit of cheating because Life Goes On is slow, so even the rap parts are slower than normal for BTS. But I learned it all. And that is an achievement for me. So probably Life Goes On, or what else did I say? Oh, Just One Day. I would love to sing Just One Day. If I had to, I would do that. Film Out, I know it by heart. Yes. So actually, I would choose Film Out because I also know Film Out. So probably Life Goes On, Film Out, or Just One Day. Those are the three songs that I feel more comfortable in when it comes to Korean or Japanese songs. Songs that I don't speak the language of. Okay. So thank you so much, Level Up, for your comment. Thank you so much. So what do you guys think? Oh, Eileen said, interesting. Did you know that Bora, their vocals are mixed with BTS's vocals? So maybe that's why it sounds correct. Like this sounds good. This performance sounds good. Like it sounds good. Like someone said that is cheating. Maybe, yeah, maybe that is cheating. Maybe that is the big hit privilege. Um, maybe it is. So, what do you guys say? 66% actually amazing, 31% pretty good, and 4% wrong song choice. So, the majority said actually amazing. So, let me put it on actually amazing. So, for now, it looks pretty balanced. the entire list. I like that because I was afraid that you guys say that you hate it all or that you love it all. And that's not the point. This is just about the cover. This has nothing to do with the actual artists. They're all very talented. Okay, so let's see the next one.
온통 겨울뿐이야 8월에도 겨울이 와 조금 더 빨리 내게 닿을 수 있을 텐데 오며 밤을 또 세워야 아침은 다시 올 거야 끝이 나요 보고 싶다 데리러 갈게 너저 머물러줘
Okay. Okay, here's what I think. And before I start the poll, I want to say something. All of these, every single one of these performers is clearly very, very talented. Has nothing to do with their talent. They're all, every single one of them, very, very talented. Amazing voices. This is not it. The mixing is horrible and their voices don't work together because they are not listening to each other. They all sang it separately, so they are not matching, not in the style of voices, not in the energy. They are not realizing how they're sounding next to each other. So let me start the poll as we watch it again.
8월에도 겨울이 와 조금 더 빨리 내게 닿을 수 있을 텐데 오며 밤을 또 세워야 아침은 다시 올 거야 끝이 나요 보고 싶다 데리러 갈게 너저 머물러줘
Like I feel like this was never going to work. Like even if you think of BTS, this has nothing to do with their personal talent. If you put BTS in different rooms and you tell them to sing one specific song, BTS is going to sound a mess because they are not listening to each other. They are not hearing each other. They are not following each other. They are not having the same energy. They don't know what they're doing. So it all sounds a little off. I don't really love this dynamic. Like, I love that they are trying to have all of these big artists in one song. I don't know if this is the best way to do it. There is no harmony in the singing, exactly because they don't know each other. And don't get me wrong, like, all of these people have amazing voices. There is one that actually got my attention. This guy. And actually, once again, I don't need to know the name. I don't need to know any song recommendations or anything. For what I know, this is an actor more than a singer, so it's not even about that. But I really like this tone of voice, and I would feel like if this guy made his own full version of Spring Day, I would listen to it. Like, I like that. But we only have that little part. No, I want to see like a full version, a full correct version. Like, actually, from all of them. They're all very talented. But yeah. Yeah. He has a unique tone. Yes, like that was what got my attention. Individually, I feel like would be better, but not as a group. Definitely, because even if they did it as a group, I feel like even that, just listening to each other, hearing each other, that would even be better because they are hearing each other. Here, it's not cohesive at all because they are not hearing each other. They are singing it on their own. So it's a little bit of a mess. Okay, so 78% wrong song choice. In this case, it's not specifically wrong song choice. I feel like they can all, is the right song choice for all of these artists, for all of these singers. It's just that the dynamic, it doesn't really work. So it goes to the last tier. I agree with it. Wrong concept. Exactly. It's not about the song choice. The whole production is a mess. Yes. Wrong production choice. Hmm. But in a way, it fits the song because the theme connected to the tragedy. I don't think it's they're doing it because of that. But I don't really know. I don't know. That was M Countdown's fault. 100%. Yes, it's definitely the the channel's, the production crew's fault. Okay, so let's go see the next one. And again, I'm seeing a lot of people saying names, recommendations, or opinions. Who is good, who is bad. I don't care. And the rules say no recommendations about any non BTS song or artist. So please, let's follow the rules.
한 발자국 떼면 한 발자국 커지는 shadow 정의는 뭐야 불ቻ들 리 없잖아 괜찮을 리 없잖아 갇혀와 bring the pain on it bring the pain on it
Okay, so what do you guys think about this one? Let me see the poll. So once again, I said it during Dionysus, and I'm going to say it again. If you decide to perform a song that is specifically known to be a very difficult song, you have to prepare more than normal. Even if you're like very, very talented, that is not in question. Even for BTS, like we all know that the BTS members themselves said that they rehearse this song more than normal. They rehearse this song a lot for a long time because this is a difficult song, even for the artists, the original artists themselves. So if you're going to perform this song very quickly, like rehearse this song very quickly and perform this song just for a TV show, it's going to be difficult to make it work. So let me do the poll. Wrong song choice because they are talented and could have killed something else. Exactly. Every single person who is covering a BTS song, they are all very, very talented. All of these artists. And it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the style, the song choice, the rehearsal time, everything. And also, they decided to do the exact same style. Again, not a remix. They decided to do the exact same thing. And sometimes it doesn't work. And you have to change the style or you have to change the song. Change the song. The same as Dionysus, I don't feel the song's soul. Exactly because this is hard, and this is not just me saying it. This song is hard even for BTS to perform. Whenever they finish performing this song, they are exhausted. They are super, super tired. Do you remember, guys, the Jimmy Fallon on performance? BTS would fall to the ground because they were so, so tired. And then they become better and better at performing the song. But if it's not your song, it's even harder because you don't have the time, you don't have the rehearsals, it's not your song. And also, on top of all of that, people have the expectation of the BTS original performance. So it is very, very hard to excel a cover of On. Again, this is a really strong physical song. and it's not strong enough. They do it okay, but not strong. If it were me, I wouldn't attempt it. Exactly. Like, credit already for performing the song at all. I would never. I would cry if I had to do it. This is so difficult, and the fact that they decided to do it, it's props to them for real. And they are very talented as well, for what we can see. It's just that the majority of people are saying wrong song choice, and I agree actually. I would perform Go Go. Listen, I tried like dancing Go Go, and it's harder than you think. But it's true that it's not as hard as On. I feel like if I really try, I can practice a little bit of Go Go, but I could never do On. Period. Like, I can never. Okay, so 86% say wrong song choice, 12% say pretty good, and 2% say actually amazing. So the majority say wrong song choice. So let's put it there. Sometimes I feel like it's better to have like a really big impression. Sometimes I feel like it's better to just do a quote unquote safe song, something that you know you can completely, fully excel at. Because, for example, this group right here that perform Dynamite and Butter, I know that they can do something way harder than that. However, they decided not to. And maybe that was the right decision in the end, because then we have other covers when they try to do the most difficult thing and they don't have enough time to rehearse and to prepare and to make it their own. So just because you can with practice and you have the talent doesn't mean that it's the right time right now to perform it, to cover a certain song. Maybe if they chose another song that doesn't require as much energy, rehearsal, and everything as On requires, maybe they could have impressed me a lot more. Because all of these people are very talented. It has nothing to do with that. The more we watch, the higher I want to put I the more we watch, the higher I want to put I need you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. That was what I was thinking at the very beginning. But we'll see in the end what you guys want to change. Level Up said, which song is considered safe? They all seem so difficult and required amazing talent. That is true, and that's why I believe all of these artists are very talented, because they chose to perform a BTS song. In the end, they chose this. So props to them for even deciding that. So let's see the next one.
ganyan 네가 나만 웃을 때 나는 어떤처럼 기다렸던 것처럼 곤약으로 돌려가 You know I know 너나 no 너의 퓨런 거 방에 너무나도 Love me now Just let me love you
Okay, so what do we think? So this is a member from a boy band, actually. And what I like about this is that I have my notes here. First of all, credit for singing in Korean. Most Western artists, they just give up. Like, they don't even try. They just decide to perform an English version of a Korean song or an English song. That's it. But no, he actually decided to perform Serendipity in the actual language. So I love that. Another thing that I like is that it seems like he's not even trying. Um, he's just having fun. It's not too serious. He's just doing this for fun, apparently. And still, it is a beautiful cover. Um, and I feel like the runs are fun that he does with his boys. They are fun. Okay, so let's start the poll. I don't know how good his pronunciation is. I just know that at least he's trying, and to for me that is already a lot. It was pretty. All the notes weren't right in as they should have been, but the spirit was there. By far the best outside of BTS to cover Jimmy's voice. Yes, because I'm only including like the most popular covers by popular artists, but I've seen in some competition shows, you know how there are competition shows in Korea, and I've seen some people attempt to perform Jimin songs. Just know, just know, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. But he is trying and actually doing pretty good. It's true that it's not perfect. Also, he's just joking around with his guitar a little. Um, so it's not like an official cover, like in some cases. But still, I feel like it's pretty fun. And to for this to be a cover just for fun, it's actually pretty good. Because I've seen some people really try. They're really, really trying, and it's not as good as even this. Like, yes, this is not perfect, but even when he's not trying, he's still better than some covers that I've seen some people really, really trying. Can we hear it again? Okay, let's see it again.
강냥 네가 나만 웃을 때 나는 락커처럼 기타나 저곡처럼 곤약으로 조녀가 나와 너 너나나 나너 너의 퓨런 꽃판에 너무나로 love me now just let me love you
The runs are so good. Someone said exactly. That's what I said earlier. I really like the runs as well. And someone said that they like how casual it is. The simplicity as well. I love that even being casual and everything, it's this good. Because like I've said, some people are really, really trying and it's not this good. Um I love how dreamy and shimmery it is. I agree. I like this as well. Okay, so let's see. 50% said pretty good, 38% said actually amazing, and 12% said wrong song choice. I still don't know, not for me, I guess. That's totally fine because this is definitely not perfect. Um, it is imperfect. Like I think everyone can agree with that. But some people like it. Some people like how raw it is. The pronunciation was very understandable, but props for him. But props to him for trying to sing the song in its original language. Yes, I've noticed that. I don't know Korean, but I can tell that it's not the right pronunciation. But at least he's trying, and not a lot of people try. Okay, so the majority say pretty good. So let's put it here. Let's see. Pretty good. We can move it around after. But for now, let's just keep it here. I thought he was singing in Spanish at first. Oh my god. No, this is Korean, Serendipity Korean version. I feel like most of us can relate because it feels like what we do in our car, singing beaches songs or not quite on key with lyrics, but we have passion for the song. Yes, I mean, it's clear that he really likes the song, so he's just singing it his own way and just for fun. So, and I mean, I can say the same thing about this group. It's also like very casual for them, but people have like the complete opposite reaction. People didn't like it here in the comments. Um, but yeah, it's different. Some people like it, some people don't. So let's see the next one.
Criminal undercover, gun pop like trouble. High like the moon, rock with me, baby. Need no usher, remind me you got it bad. Oh, I gotcha, making you fall like that. Break it down. Hot like summer, hey now, mama. You be like, oh my god, hotter, sweeter, cooler, better. Get it, let it roll.
Okay. So it is adorable. A lot of people saying cute, very cutesy. Um, it's fun, it's cute. People are saying. Okay, so here's what I think. I have my notes. Okay. Yes, it is cute and it's fun, but to me, it's kind of giving kids pops, doesn't it? It's giving kids bop, and I don't I don't know. I feel like if they wanted to do cute, maybe this is the wrong song choice. Because I don't know why. Butter in my mind, like yes, is fun and yes, is vibrant. And by the way, a lot of credit to them for the for the clothing. I love that. And I love the stage. I love beautiful garments, beautiful everything. I love it. But thank you. In the comments, someone said, butter is sexy. Exactly. Like, am I the only one who thinks of butter like that? Butter is a summer song. What do you do during summer? Like, you go to the beach and you wear like sexy clothing. Like, does that make sense? Butter is a sexy song. Am I crazy? It doesn't give butter vibes exactly. So, okay, they decided to do something cute. That's okay, but I feel like other songs could have worked better. Maybe Dynamite could have worked better for this style of very, very cutesy song. Because I was thinking maybe Go Go, Anpan Man, but not even that. I don't feel like they could have done Go Go or Anpan Man because those songs are different. Cutesy, I don't know. Someone said Boy with Love could have been better. Actually, now that you mention it, I feel like Boy with Love could have been better. Permission to Dance, I don't know why I don't see Permission to Dance with them, but maybe. I feel like Boy with Love would make a little bit more sense. But I don't really like um butter for in this style. No, you're not crazy. I get that vibe too. Somewhat cute and summery, but also sexy. Exactly. Like BTS said it many, many times, Butter is a summer song. And I really see it like a summer song. And I just don't love this version. Yeah, but with love made a little more sense. Milagros said, Milagros Leiva said, BTS with their cute version of Boy in Love. That could also work. I mean, there was a cute version of Danger from BTS. I mean, this was not bad at all, though. Like I think it's okay. I just wouldn't watch it again. Even BTS did cutesy versions of not cutesy songs. It's true, and I would say even the same thing. It's fun to watch it once and then move on with my life. Um, I feel like when BTS does it, they're kind of making fun of the entire concept. They are acting extra cute on purpose. However, these two singers are very seriously singing cutely. Like they are really trying to give cute. BTS is trying to give cute and funny. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Boy With Love could have been nice as a duet, and it's cutesy, so it might have been a better fit. I totally agree. I feel like Boy With Love could have been better. But let's see. 59% said pretty good, 32% said wrong song choice, and 9% said actually amazing. Okay, so I'm going to respect everyone's opinion, and I'm going to put it on pretty good. But again, we might change everything later, so let's see for now. The last performance. Okay, the last performance. I changed my mind too. Okay, that's okay. We're going to see in the end how we can rearrange everything. Okay, let's see the last one. Okay, so what do we think? Okay, so I have my opinions here. First of all, she changed the entire genre of the song. Love it. Because that is my favorite thing of a cover. You make it your own. So this singer, for what I can hear here, because again, I don't know these people, and even if I knew, like, we have to pretend like we don't know them. From this performance, it seems like she has very strong, powerful vocals. So if you're going to perform Fire, you have to make it bigger, stronger, different. And I feel like this rock version makes sense for her voice. It makes so much sense. She made it her own. I also like that, I don't know if you guys noticed, she performed the original choreography. So again, giving respect to the original choreography, the original song. However, she also added a little bit of her own choreography. So it's the perfect balance. She is paying tribute to the original, but also making it her own. And another thing is that sometimes I've noticed when groups cover BTS songs, they try to find one member of this group that is going to sing one BTS member. Let's say RM's part. And another member sings Jungkook's part. And another member sings Jimin's part. However, when it's one singer like her, she has performed the entire song and she didn't try to imitate every single of the BTS members' voices. She made everything her own. She made her own style of singing. She performed in her own style of singing for the entire song. So this feels like one entire new song. Let's see it again. 전부 다 태울 것 같이 한 번 웃은 적이래 저수저 노래만 살아 있네 So someone said um, they tried to match the guys' voices, but she did it in her own way, like you said. Exactly, because at the very beginning, she, for example, does the rap part. And she's not trying to imitate BTS's rap because I'm sorry, even if you're a very good rapper, that is hard. Why even try to imitate BTS's rap? She just kind of sang it. She sang the rap part, which it works because if you're already familiar with the song and you make it your own, you're going to make it work. You don't have to imitate every single thing. It shows her own musical identity without just copying the song. Exactly. So I feel like this was out of the entire list of covers that we watched today, this one was my favorite. There are more layers to what makes a cover work and not work, but imitation is an important distinction. Yes. Sometimes you can follow the exact same formula that BTS has to do your own BTS cover. And sometimes it works. Like we've seen TXT, I believe, they were the ones who did the exact same formula with a BTS song. But someone said that they even had the actual BTS vocals with them. So it makes sense. And I feel like that was a pretty good cover that follow the exact same formula. However, here it's a completely different formula. It's a completely different style, and it also works. So both work in my opinion, and I like both approaches. You just have to know how to do them. Mm, okay, so Denise said, I still think TXT has done a lot better BTS covers than the one we saw. Probably I only chose the most popular ones, and if there is a more popular one than the one we watch, it's probably because every single artist in the entire planet, that is an exaggeration, but so many artists have covered Dynamite, and I'm not going to make a list of only Dynamite covers. I'm going to have some variety, and that's why I included a performance by from On and a performance for Fire and stuff like that. Because everyone has performed Dynamite, and I'm not going to make a list of just Dynamite performances. Okay, so 69% of people said actually amazing, 22% said pretty good, and 9% said wrong song choice. So the majority, 69%, said actually amazing. So it goes here. Okay, now that we can see the list here and that we have watched all of these performances, I refuse to change the first tier. That is my personal enjoyment. That is my personal joke. I love that cover of Seven because it's just so funny and it's iconic in an indescribable way. So, ignoring the first tier, what would you change? Okay, people say, let's reboot I Need You. Okay, so definitely we need to do a reboot on I Need You. Some people say Boy in Love. Okay, I'm going to write it down. Mm, no changes for me. Okay. If you think that this list is fine the way it is, then everything, we cannot redo everything. Okay, so we're definitely going to do another vote for I Need You. Dionysus. Butter Lizzo. Okay. So Butter Lizzo. And I'm seeing. Okay, I'm seeing Dionysus too many times. So let's do Dionysus again. Mm, Dynamite Butter. Okay. Let's put Dynamite Butter. That's the mashup. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to rewatch the ones that I've seen being repeated the most. And I'm going to do the poll again. So just know the context of the entire thing. Okay, so let's start with I Need You, something that a lot of people have repeated. So let's see I Need You again.
이렇게 망가져 그만할래 이제 너 안 가져 I need you girl 왜 혼자 사랑하고 자꾸 돌아오지 하고 down and down 이쯤 되면 내가 바보지 햇살이 빛나서 내 눈물이 더 잘 보이나 봐 I need you girl 왜 혼자 사랑하고 I need you girl I need you girl I need you girl
Okay, so I Need You right now is on pretty good. Do you think it should be one tier higher or one tier lower? I Need You right now, it's on pretty good. Do you think it should be one tier higher or one tier lower? Okay, some people are saying the Butter Duo. Let's do the Butter Duo again. Stay the same. Okay, let me do it again. Let's do the poll again because a lot of people are saying stay the same. Okay, one last time. I swear this is the one last time with I Need You, and it's going to stay the way it is, okay? So listen to it again. Do you think it should be one higher, one lower, or in the middle? Or right where it is right now?
그만할래 이제 너 안 가져 I need you girl 왜 혼자 사랑하고 자꾸 돌아오지 하고 down and down 이쯤 되면 내가 바보지 햇살이 빛나서 내 눈물이 더 잘 보이나 봐 I need you girl 왜 혼자 사랑하고 I need you girl I need you girl I need you girl
Okay. Still disgusted? Yes, we're going to redo the Butter Duo. Okay, so it's the same. So a lot of people are saying it should stay the same. 48% say stay the same. 45% say one higher. Oh my God, it's really 47%, 48%. Oh my God. I think just by a tiny bit, most people are saying stay the same. And then some other people are saying one higher, but okay, now it's even closer. Stay the same 47% and one higher 46%. Hmm. Okay, so I'm seeing that a lot of people don't like the reggae vibe. A lot of people don't like the emotion, that it was not enough. A lot of people really like it's a 50-50 split. You make the call. Oh my God. I feel like personally, and I made my case when we first talked about it, I feel like this is actually amazing. But The majority is saying that it should stay there in pretty good. A lot of people don't feel it. A lot of people are not feeling it. So, for example, someone said it lacks soul. They didn't capture the song's essence, nor did they make it their own unique sound, their own unique, their unique own. Um, but compared to the others, yes, that's what you need to do. You need to compare it to the others. You think this is the right tier for that for the performance? I feel like it should go higher, but it's your decision. Okay, one higher just went to 47%, and stay the same set. It's at 46%. Look again. I'm okay with it staying. We can have an actually amazing big three. That's also another point. Nothing touches Spring Day and Fire. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like Spring Day and Fire, those are like actually like very very good. Probably the top two for a lot of people. Um, I cannot make the choice. I cannot make the choice. You have to make the choice. Mm, okay. I feel like there are enough votes. And right now it says that I need you show go higher. So, okay, I'm going to end the poll right now. There's no going back. 10 seconds. Because the next one, now we're going to redo. Um, Someone said new tier is too dangerous. Yes, guys, I try having four tiers, like excluding this first one, which is kind of a joke. Um, I try having one tier in between these two, and it was just, I it would be a mess. I wouldn't do that. It would be a mess. So these three are okay for me. Okay, higher just went to 48%. So it's the end, guys. Just for by 2%. So let's put I Need You next to Actually Amazing. It just went up. Okay. So let's go to the next one that you guys wanted to do again. You guys wanted to do again Boy in Love. So let's see Boy in Love. Who did Boy in Love? I forgot. Okay. Okay. So before I start the poll, remember this was mixed with BTS's voices. If you think it's fair or not, that's your decision. So let's start the poll. Okay. So do you think Boy in Love should go higher, stay the same, or lower? Well, it cannot go higher. So I'm sorry. One higher. Actually, I'm going to redo the poll because there's no higher. There's no higher. It was a mistake. Let's do it again. Boy in Love. Okay. So Boy in Love, should it is right now at actually amazing. Should it stay the same or go one lower? We're not going to do the change of two tiers. So I'm sorry. I think they did a good job regardless. It's still amazing though. We can still hear them and their voices work so well with the song. Okay, so the majority is saying stay the same. So we're not going to change Boy in Love. It's going to stay there. Because the difference in the voting in the poll is very, very high. So let's just keep it there. Okay, now let's do again Butter by Lizzo.
I got you, making you fall like that. Let me see you roll. Let it roll. Ice on my wrist, I'm a nice guy. Hey. Got the right body and the right mind. Got the army right behind me when I say so. Baby, let's go. Let it roll. Yeah. Let it roll.
Okay, so Butter by Lizzo should is right now at pretty good. Should it be actually amazing, wrong song choice, or stay the same? One higher, the same, or one lower? Just think about this list. Do you think it's in the same level as the next ones? That's what you have to be thinking about. Where, in which tier do you think it should go? Tasfia Islam, it doesn't really matter about. This is not about their talent or their personalities or them as people. This is not about that. It's just about the cover. Okay, so the vast majority of people are saying stay the same. So we're keeping it right there. Can I ask why having a fifth tier would be a mess? Because it would be. Here's how I think about it. You either love it, you think it's okay, or you dislike it. This has nothing to do with their talent or anything like that, but people don't really understand that. So if I put another, it's if you really, really like it, or if you like, there's a difference between loving it and really, really liking it and just feeling like it's okay. All of these little differences, some people just cannot process them. People think, I love it, I think it's okay, I don't like it. Those are, I think, the three opinions that people have. And I tried putting one more, and even for me, it was difficult. And I feel like for all of you guys to be in the same page between loving something and liking it a lot, that is asking a lot from a big community. And it would be a little bit of a mess. It was a mess for me as as one person trying to do 4 tiers work. So I decided to do just 3. That is my opinion. Okay, so 57% say stay the same. So we're going to leave it there. Okay, next one is Dionysus. Let's see, Dionysus.
난 전혀 다른 걸 추진 아이비와 거친 나무로 된 말 때까지 with the party yeah Sing it 불러 다시 drink it 마셔 다시 마셔 내 수잔에 더 빠져 미친 예술가 호도 분위기 D-style 저 LS
Okay, So, what do you guys think about a Dionysus? Right now, Dionysus is on the pretty good tier. Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's actually amazing or the wrong song choice? One higher or one lower, or stay the same? Think about the entire tier. Do you think it matches the other ones? That is the question. Do you think it matches the other ones in the same tier? Do you think they belong in the same group of covers? Okay, so 62% said stay the same. So we're going to leave it there. It's the majority. Where it is, it's right here, pretty good. Right here in the middle. Okay. Okay, so let's end the poll because it's very, very obvious. Stay the same. Okay, so let's do next Dynamite and Butter. Let's listen to it again. Right now is at actually amazing. Do you think it deserves to be at actually amazing or not? Let's see.
Shade stunner, yeah, I owe it all to my mother. Step right left to my beat. Let it roll. Shoes on, I get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Ice on my wrist, I'm the nice guy. Got the right body and the right mind.
Okay, so right now it's at actually amazing. Look, the other performances at that tier. Let's start the poll. Do you think it should stay the same or go one lower? Yeah, this seems underwhelming now. Yes, because when you see all the other covers, you can have like a better perspective. But I still like it. It's my favorite one, someone says. I like it. Compared to all the others, it should go down. It's better than I Need You. Okay, so yeah, we all have very, very different opinions. Way better than I Need You. Feels more generic. So that's the other thing. Like some people prefer I Need You. Some people prefer Dynamite and Butter mashup. It's personal opinion. It doesn't fit in the same tier as Fire and Spring Day. Okay, some people like it. Yeah, we all have favorites. Okay, so very, very clearly, the majority says that it should stay the same. It should stay there. So Lala King said, Army is so diverse. Lol, exactly. Army is very diverse with their thoughts. Okay, so let's do the last one that I've seen a lot. It's the Butter Duo. So see right now where it is. Butter Duo is in the middle, in the pretty good tier. Look, the other performances that are next to the Butter Duo. Look at these other performances. It's Butter by Lizzo, Dionysus, Serendipity, and Butter Duo. Do you think the Butter Duo should go here? Let's see it again.
Criminal undercover, gun cop like trouble. High like the moon, rock ready me, baby. Need no usher, remind me you got it bad. Oh, I gotcha, making you fall like that. Break it down. Hot like summer, hey now, mama. You be like, oh my god, hotter, sweeter, cooler, better. Get it, let it roll.
Okay, so the Butter Duo. Right now, it's at pretty good in the middle. Do you think it should go one up, one down, or stay the same? Let's start the poll. Okay, so some people say that it should stay the same. Some people say down. Effort wise, go down, but the aesthetic is great. I love the aesthetic. It's probably my favorite aesthetic from all of them. And I also like the aesthetic from Spring Day, this from all of these singers. But that is just the aesthetic though. We are only talking about the covers. And when it comes to covers, okay, so a lot of people love it. Okay. Once again, if you're a fan of the artist, don't let that influence you. Like I said, um, BTS is very talented, but they have some covers that are better than others. Period. Like that's okay to admit. That is okay to say. And maybe you love these artists, but maybe this is not their best cover. And if you actually love it, then just write stay the same. That's fine. They sound good. Okay, so a lot of people like it, so let's just problem is it's not really pretty good, but also they couldn't have done a different song because they were just doing the song that were huge at the moment with M Countdown. Yeah, so that's the other thing, but ignoring that context, they still chose this song. They still performed this song, I mean. Is it lip synced? I'm not even mentioning that because half of these performances are lip synced or have a very, very heavy backtrack that is very, very loud. So, yes, most of these are lip synced, but just think of it as, let's think of it as a recorded performance, it's a recorded cover or something. I'm not even thinking about that because it's too much. Like it's half. I'm not going to put half of them at the bottom tier list. It just can't be with the ones below it. Okay, that's fair for you to think that. Okay, so let's 54% say stay the same, so it stays the same. So this is the final tier list. Now let me know which one is your favorite. Like comment which one is out of all of these your ultimate favorite that you think is the best cover of a BTS song from this list. Which one is your favorite? Okay, so fire. Seven. Spring Day by Hyun. Spring Day and Fire. I Need You. Seven. I feel like seven is iconic in its own unique way, and I'm not changing my tier list because it is that amazing. It is that awesome. Boy in Love by TXT and Spring Day. Serendipity, Spring Day. Spring Day, Fire and Spring Day. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of Fire and Spring Day. So let's just do something so it feels right. Let's put Fire and Spring Day at the very beginning. And let's put these other ones. It's not in particular order, but I am noticing that a lot of people say Fire and Spring Day. So let's say Fire and Spring Day at number one. Okay, so this is you guys' tier list. Now, very quickly before I go, I'm going to show you, in my personal opinion, I'm going to make a video about this, an actual video, not a live stream, but an actual video, and I'm going to show your results, which is this one right here. But let me show you what I would do. Okay, so I would skip 7 right here because it's iconic in an indescribable way. It is very funny, and because of that, it's iconic. I prefer Fire, so I will put Fire here. I will put Spring Day second. I would put I Need You third. I would put Boy in Love fourth. I would put I would lower Butter duo, Dynamite Butter. I would put it here. This one last. I would put Serendipity here. Let me change it like this. Okay, I prefer Butter, then Dionysus. I actually think that Fake Love was pretty good. So I'll put Fake Love higher. From these ones, I would put Butter first. I would put Dynamite next, and then like this. This is my list. This is my personal opinion. Um Okay, so a lot of people agree with my tier list. So thank you. Um this is just my personal opinion based on my preferences from what I see in a cover, what I'm looking for in a cover. Um I think this way it's the way that I would um rank all of these covers. So let's compare it to yours. I feel like yours is a lot more balanced. As you can see, there are 5 here, 4 next, 4 next. I did 4 first, 4 in the first tier, 4 in the first tier, 5 in the next one, and 4 in the last one. Well, it is kind of balanced as well. So we are all okay. Partly agree with ours, partly agree with yours. So that's the thing with this first one. It's just majority. You may have like a completely different idea of. You may have your own tier list that you don't agree with the majority. This is the majority. The majority's opinion. I agree, but I would put Dionysus and Fake Love in wrong song choice and Dynamite Butter in amazing. So the reason why I put Fake Love in pretty good and not wrong song choice, it's because like I said when we were reviewing Fake Love, I didn't like the chorus, but I did like the rap. I feel like they did a very good job. And then the ending was fine. Like it was good. I feel like it was almost as good as Dionysus. Like they were doing like a good job. It's fine. It's okay. I like it. I think it's pretty good. Um it's not as bad as for me to put it like in the last tier. For a covers, the artist should keep the essence of the song but still add their own style to it, like a Spring Day, for example. And that's why I like a Spring Day and Fire the most because they both did their own thing with the song while still paying tribute to the original one. Okay, so that is my final list. This is your list. So before I go, let's watch the iconic first performance.
Shoulders, I kissed the waist and ease your mind. Touch it, take control, touch it, take it, so take a phone and put it in your camera roll. 7 days away. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Loving you are 7 days a week. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. 소리 질러.
Iconic. So many like memes and videos and TikToks, and it's just so fun. I love this video. I sing it all the time. It's my favorite. Um, it makes my day every single time. If I'm sad, I watch this cover of Seven, and I just love it. I love it so much. But anyways, thank you so much for being here. On Friday, I'm back with my sister finally. Um, so yeah, remember, if you didn't know, I'm live Mondays and Wednesdays at 4 ET. Um, and on Fridays at 6 ET with my sister. And Mondays and Wednesdays is just one specific topic, like we did today, just one thing. But on Fridays we do a lot more other things. I think that's wrong. We do other things. So yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you so much for being here. And see you on Friday with my sister. Bye guys.